Hey, we are at the Nordic Heritage Museum in Ballard, where a brand new exhibit, Scissors for a Brush, has just opened. It is featuring the incredible work of this incredibly beautiful woman, Karen Bit Vejle. Nice to see you.
Thank you.
And Karen is, you're Danish, but you live in Norway.
That's correct.
All right. Now, this is a stunning exhibit, and it's calligraphy. Mm-hmm. Okay, calligraphy is what? How would you?
Calligraphy is Latin, and it means the art of paper cutting.
The art of paper cutting. How long have you been doing this?
Ever since I was a child. Actually, everybody knows that Norwegians are born with skis on their feet.
Yes, yes.
And the Danes are born with beer in their hand. But I was actually born with a scissor in my hand.
Which this is the scissors right here. And this was your grandmother's? Yeah. These are your grandmother's? Yeah. Oh my God! And that's what you used to do all this work. Yeah. So when you these pieces are all one piece of paper that you fold.
Yeah.
Okay. And
I start folding the paper once or twice, maybe three times, and then I cut into them. And it is the part when I'm opening the paper cut when I've finished is so exciting because I never know if I have managed to cut what I thought I would.
Really? Mm-hmm. But even though you plan it out,
I plan it out, but you never really know before you open it.
Oh my
so
gosh.
It's really exciting.
What's the percentage of error for you? I mean, do things get wrecked a lot, or is it usually?
It did. Well, yeah, for many years. But now I'm not cutting any faults.
Falseness, yeah.
No.
Yeah, you are truly a master. You're truly a master. So tell me a little bit about the stories. I think are as important as just the perfection of your cutting. And how do the stories come about? Because you don't know them going into the piece.
No, but when I sit down and go into this flow zone and I'm cutting the paper cuts, the stories will come into my head. So when I finish the paper cut, the story will be finished as well.
And what kind of drives the stories that you think that you come up with? Because there's a lot of, it seems there's almost a fairy tale or a mythology feeling to some of the work, like the ballerina with all the different tools.
Yeah, some sort of fairy tale, but very often based on philosophy.
And the philosophy of who? Anyone in particular?
Yeah, Søren Kierkegaard.
Kierkegaard. And why are you drawn to that?
He's the best, the wisest.
So your art, you've been doing it for many years, and yet you hid it for a long time. Why did you do that?
I thought it was very weird to be paper cutting all the time. So I have made a lot of paper cuts when I was a child and teenager and adult. And I didn't have any place to store them.
To store.
So I have hid them under my rocks because they were safe there.
Right.
So it was a really good spot to have them.
And how did it finally come out that you did this?
Well, 5 years ago, I had a visitor calling, and I didn't know that he would come. So I've been cutting all the day, and there was a lot of small paper pieces all over the house. Yeah. And he came in, he said, "What are you doing?" And then I had to show him the paper cuts. And then he actually rang to the National Museum of Decorative Arts and said, "You have to come and see what Karen has under her rocks."
So that was the start.
That was
5
the
years
start.
ago.
5 years ago.
Wow, and now you're everywhere.
Yeah.
Now you're everywhere. Lucky for the world. Well, it's just, Scissors for a Brush is a truly spectacular show, and it runs now through June 16th here at Nordic Heritage Museum in Ballard. You want to check it out. It is something else. Thank you so much. And you are a very beautiful woman. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You can hear Karen talk in more detail about her work on our homepage.